Hi, welcome to Sunheur YouTube channel. If you love stories that take you to the new world and make you feel deeply or surprised, you are in a right place. You are in a right YouTube channel and watching a right YouTube video. Today I'm going to share a short story with you called The Lady or the Tiger. It's about a king and his daughter and his people and his new stadium. That was interesting for me. I hope it's capture your imagination. The Lady or the Tiger. Many years ago, there was a king in a far country. He was famous, he was strong, and he was very clever. But in his country, he had many wrongdoers. The king was unhappy about this. But how can you stop people from doing wrong? It is not easy. He thought about this difficult question for a long time, but he could not find the answer. Suddenly one day he had a good idea. He spoke to his people and told them to build a big stadium in the center of the city. It must be very big and very beautiful, he told them. So the people worked hard for many months. One day the building was finished, the stadium was ready. Inside it, there were places for 5,000 people. Everyone was very excited about this beautiful new building. Some wanted to watch games in the stadium, others wanted to have dancing or singing. But what did the king want? No one knows. The day of the opening came. Everyone ran to the stadium to get a place inside. The people get more excited when the king arrived. They were all quiet, waiting. First he took his place, then he stood up and spoke. "My people, my friends," he told them. "Firstly, I want to thank all the workers for their good work. We now have a beautiful stadium and it is very well built. Secondly, I know that many of you want to see games and dancing here. But this stadium is going to be different. It is not going to be a place for having a good time. It is going to be a place for wrongdoers. If one of you does something wrong, we are going to bring him to this place. There he must stand in the middle of this stadium in front of us all. Now do you all see those two doors colored blue at the far end of the stadium? They look the same perhaps, but they are not. Behind one door I am going to put a dangerous animal, a tiger. Behind the other door there is going to be a beautiful lady. The wrongdoer must choose one of these doors. If he opens the wrong door, he finds a tiger. It jumps out and kills him. If he opens the other door, he found a beautiful young woman. She is to be his wife. They must marry immediately right here in the stadium before our eyes. After that, they can live happily with us as husband and wife. So each wrongdoer must choose very carefully. Before he chooses, he and we cannot know if he is going to live or die. As soon as he opens one of those two doors, we all know immediately. That is my idea, so tell me, my friends, is it a good idea or is it not? It is good, O king, it is very good. The people answered, but they were quiet, they were afraid. Thank you, said the king. Now go home, come to the stadium again at the same time next week. Then you can watch the first wrongdoer make his choice. Every week from now on, a different man is going to choose to live if he is lucky or to die if he is not. The people came every week to the stadium to watch a different wrongdoer. Sometimes he opened the right blue door and the beautiful lady come out. Then there was singing and dancing. Everyone threw flowers down to the lucky people and went home happily. But at other times, the wrongdoer opened the wrong door. Immediately, a big tiger ran out into the stadium and jumped on the unlucky man. In the few minutes, the tiger killed him in front of all the watching people. When he lay dead in the center of the stadium, the people went home sadly. They took their flowers with them. It is interesting that in the short time, the number of wrongdoers in the country gets much smaller. No one wanted to stand in the middle of the stadium and make that difficult choice. Now there is another important person in this story. The king had only one child, a daughter. She was very beautiful. She had beautiful eyes and long hair, and she moved as quickly as a cat. She too was strong and clever, as strong and clever as her father. She did not smile often, but when she smiled, people were happy. When she was angry, everyone was afraid. Okay, now you can hear the rest of the story in a part 2.